A successful precast interview means a successful admission. If a precast interview is not successful, a student can be denied CAS regardless of your standard, the school fees you've paid, and your deposit and every other thing. Compliment of the season, guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to continue the part 2 of the video I posted yesterday. And today I'll be discussing about the precast interview, the interview you need to get your CAS and your visa. So let's go straight to the business. As part of your student visa application, you may be asked to attend an interview with the UKVI, and this interview is usually conducted via video link and usually take place in the visa application center. This interview is not it's not just for formality's sake. The interview is to help them to know that you are a genuine student. You are coming to the UK to study. You're not coming to the UK to do other things. You're not coming to the UK to for jackpot reason. You are coming to the UK to study. That's why they will need to conduct this interview to be sure that you know why you are coming, and them to be sure, okay, this is the reason why this so person is coming to the UK. You have everything. They're going to ask you a series of questions. You just have to be confident. You just have to be smart, and the interview is going to be in English, and they are not going to give you a translator. You are going to do everything yourself. You just have to be confident, I know why I'm coming. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a nurse. I want to become a pharmacist. I want to become a microbiologist. Okay, this is the reason why I'm coming, and I'm coming to achieve my goal. So you have to be very, very smart. So they're going to ask you a series of questions. They're going to make sure they are going to watch you answer these questions. So the kind of question you should expect if you are doing the visa interview is they'll ask you about your university. Like the university you pick, they'll ask you about why did you pick this university? Why did you choose this university in the UK? Why are you coming to the university? They ask you this question in your Pre-Cas interview. The Pre-Cas interview is to get your CAS. Without your CAS, you can't actually apply for visa. You need your CAS, and that CAS is your sponsorship. CAS means confirmation of acceptance of studies. So once your school, some school don't need to conduct an interview before they give you CAS, but most schools in the UK, they give you CAS based on your interview performance. And if you pass your CAS interview, your Pre-Cas interview, there's no way you will not make it in your visa interview in case they call you for visa interview. I wasn't called for a visa interview, and so school, they do oral Pre-Cas interview. Like they'll call you on video call. Like that, you'll be discussed, you tell them everything they need. Some call you on phone call. They will send you a date that we are going to call you so time for your interview. And my school, what I did was a written interview. That was what they did for me, a written interview. So I wrote down, they sent me a questionnaire to fill. I filled everything, and you have to be very sincere. You have to make sure you are telling the truth. Because even if you lie, they are going to know. So you have to make sure you are giving them a genuine reason. You are telling them the truth. You are telling them, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. This is the reason why you should trust me. You don't have to be scared. This is just me. Yeah, that's how. Like I said before, they will ask about your university. What they want to know is the university. Why did you pick the university? Why not study in your own country? Why did you pick the UK? Why did you not try other countries? you have to explain to them, okay, this is the reason why I picked the UK universities, blah blah blah. UK is one of the best, they have one of the best universities in the whole world. They provide good education, just this kind of things. If you need help with your interview, you can just send me a message and I'll tell you what to do, because I passed my interview. Yeah, I did. So after asking you about your university, why you picked the university, why you choose UK, why did you choose not to study in your own country, they will now ask, another question they will ask is your program. Why did you pick this course? Most people, you should know why you pick courses. You should know why you want to become a doctor. You should know why you want to become a journalist, a pharmacist. So you will explain to them, so I picked this course because I want to do this. You discuss about your course modules. So you have to talk about everything. If you can answer it genuinely, they know, okay, this person is confident, you know what he's saying, you're going to pass your interview. So after that, they'll not ask you, why did you choose this particular university? Like me, I was asked, why did I pick University of Sunderland, and if I applied to other universities in the UK. I said yes, I applied to 3 or 4 universities in the UK, but I picked University of Sunderland for my certain reasons. I gave them my reasons, and I think the reasons were good, they were genuine enough. It was just like that. Okay, another question they will ask you is, how do you plan to fund your studies? How do you plan to fund your studies? You have to explain to them if your parents are helping you, if you are under scholarship, any method. If you are sponsoring yourself, you have to explain to them. Even if you tell them your parents are the ones sponsoring your education, you have to give them what your parents are doing, how your parents are making money, how many siblings you have, if you are the only child, why they choose to sponsor you, why they choose to train you, and why not others. You are going to explain everything. So you give them genuine reasons why you are the one your family is picking to go and study abroad, and not the rest of your siblings. If your siblings are young, if you have so many siblings, you have to tell them everything. And another question, they will ask you your educational gap. Okay, you know, some persons, they finish school like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago. Me, I didn't actually have a long educational gap. So when they ask me why is the education, why if I have any educational gap, what have I been doing since I finished my undergraduate? Answer them that I went for my 1-year compulsory National Youth Service Corps, that's NYSC, and how I've been doing everything I was doing during my NYSC. But if you are not doing if you are done with your NYSC and you have other things, your business, your school, you are working, anything you are doing, you have to state it to them. This is what I've been doing since I finished my undergraduate, and this is why I want to go for my postgraduate now. So after that, they will ask you, where do you plan to stay in the UK? Yeah, where do you plan to stay? So you have to explain if you already have an accommodation in head, you have to tell them, okay, I have a place I'm going to stay, or I'm going to rent an accommodation, or I'm going to try the student accommodation or private accommodation. You have to give them everything, back to back. You have to answer. They have to be very confident. Like I said, these things are not hard. If you are a genuine student, these things are not hard. If you know why you are coming to the UK, these things are very simple. They are normal questions that people will ask you everything. So after that, the last question they usually ask, this is where most people fail it. They will not ask you, what will you do after your studies? Like, do you plan returning back to your country? Do you want to stay back in the UK? What is your plan after your studies? This one you're going to answer. You're going to answer them. You're going to tell them your plan after your studies, what you want to do. If you want to help others gain the same knowledge you have to give them everything. You have to tell them, this is my plan. This is what, okay, after graduating, I want to work in a pharmaceutical company. I want to work in the hospital. I want to if you want to go back to your country, I want to go back to my country. Then teach others what I've learned in the UK, use it to work in my country, help to develop my country, blah blah blah, those kind of things. You explain everything in your interview or in your questionnaire Pre-Cas interview. Okay, I'll give you some tips on how to be successful in your Pre-Cas interview. Number one, give precise and detailed answer to explain yourself accurately. As you are talking, just know, okay, this is what I'm saying. Go straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Be accurate enough that these people will say, okay, well, this person really know why he or she is doing this and why he or she is coming to the UK. And two, demonstrate you have done enough research by avoiding using non-specific languages. All this you see, like making excuses, using I don't even know how to explain it, moving yourself, like just you'll be looking unprepared. So if you make enough research, if they ask you, and they will not say, why did you pick this university, you'll be like, this university was ranked among the best. You will state the company or the group that ranked them among the best, the year it was ranked, the award they have won. You're going to state everything in details. You see, if you do that, there was, okay, this person have done his or her research and must really know why he's coming to the UK. So number three is your answers must be supported with facts. As you're answering it, you cannot go and say, okay, I'm coming to the UK because the UK have oil, have light, have this, and let me know. Let's just look for some. Okay, let's say I'm coming to the UK because the UK have this or that. If I say, let me use Nigeria, I'm coming to Nigeria to study because Nigeria education is the best. You know that one is a lie. So you have to give your answer. Make sure your answers are supported with facts, like this is the real thing. I'm coming to the UK because UK have one of the best universities in the whole world. You can, that's a fact. They have Harvard, they have they have Oxford, they have Cambridge, they have so many good universities in the world, and the educational system is bomb. So you need your facts clear. You need them clear. So the next thing is be natural. Like, just be yourself. Be natural as you can. Just be yourself. You know what you are doing. Don't be scared. Don't shake. Just, okay, this is me and this is who I am. Just be who you are. And another thing, I don't know the number I am supposed to say now. Be honest. Any question they ask you, just be honest. They know when you are lying. Be clear and honest. They know when you are lying. They know when you are saying the truth. So just tell them the truth. Give them everything, the truth. Be honest. Because if you are not honest, you will fail your interview. So be honest with anything. Another thing is, if there's any question you don't understand or any question you did not hear correctly, tell them, please, can you repeat? Like, just say please. They like the word please. So just then, please, can you repeat the question? They are going to repeat the question for you. Don't be scared. They are humans. They are going to repeat the question for you so that you can only answer what you understand. So if you don't understand, then you can tell them to, okay, please, can you demonstrate? All this thing is going to be in English, so you have to make sure you listen carefully, and any question you don't hear where you tell them to explain. And another thing is, make sure all your answers are in English. You cannot start talking, then the next thing you switch to pidgin English. Let's okay, I'm applying to UK university because UK na the best, blah blah blah. Avoid using pidgin English, your personal language, like your mother tongue, everything. Just make sure everything is in English language. That's what they want to hear. Give them the English. Let them like give them what they understand. And one of your reason of coming to the UK, one of the reason you are doing this interview is to check your English level. So you need that to make sure you are speaking English. Not overdo. Just tell them, speak the normal English you understand. Speak it. They will understand. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to be shaking. You don't need to start forming phonetics and the rest. Just talk slowly, talk like a king and a queen that you are. So all these things are really, really important when doing your interview. So like I said, a successful Pre-Cas interview means a successful admission. If a Pre-Cas interview is not successful, a student can be denied CAS regardless of your standard, the school fees you've paid, and your deposit and every other thing. They are going to refund your money and they're not going to sponsor your visa. So even if you pay the full school fees and you fail your Pre-Cas interview, sorry my dear, they are going to refund your money. So make sure you are prepared. Make sure you know, okay, I'm ready to do this interview. Trust me, it's not as hard as the exams we write in our home country. So it's just regular thing. I don't really know why so many people fail it. It's actually very easy if you know the right thing to say, if you are not lying, if you are genuine enough, if you know the course you are going for. Trust me, you're going to do well your CAS interview. And mine, like I said, was questionnaire. I was told to write and submit. So many people still failed it because mostly when they ask, why did you pick this course? Why did you pick this course? And what's your plan after your studies? That's where most people fail this Pre-Cas interview. If you need help with all this, just send me a DM. I'm good to help you. I'm not asking for anything. So just go ahead, start your application. Make sure you are successful at the end. Good luck. So this is where I will stop today. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. I still remain your humble Jennifer Winter. And please tell people to subscribe to my channel. I really need this to grow. And another thing, like and comment. If you don't understand anything, send me, just drop a comment and I'm going to reply you. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll continue on the part 3 of this video very soon. Have a prosperous new year in advance. And we're still in season of Christmas. Merry Christmas. See you guys next time. Bye.